How y'all doing today? I'm gonna go into is one of the things I do when it comes down to the the areas that I'm constantly looking at. One thing that I try to do is look at what's out there, create saved searches. You can use any website. I usually have some for residential properties, and then I use like commercial property websites for looking at multifamilies. So this is a Coldwell Banker Realty site that I use, have all my searches saved, and and you can kind of look and see what's out there right now. There's not much out there, but we can look at one and I can kind of tell you the things that are out there that I don't like. So a lot of times right now there's stuff in Sanford. One of the things that I don't like about Sanford is this are wood homes, like this is like a wood home. It could have termite damage, the floor will be rotten, the wood will be destroyed. And to renovate something like this, easily you can go through 100 grand in material, you know. And the tricky part about this home, you see the floors, everything looks fine, but underneath everything could be breaking up. So just from looking at it, you can see it's in good enough condition, but the outside is pretty bad. And what worries me a lot of times is when you look at the wood, there's a lot of exterior possible damage. And you can see how it seems like the house is moving. So I really don't like in Florida anything that has like, as you can see, there's like underneath area, like crawl space, and there's wood. So if there's any leaking going on, you're gonna have massive wood damage to repair. And I preferably try to stay away from it. But the price right now, it's not bad. But Stanford's up and coming area where I'm at, and it's a drive too, so I really don't want to go out there and work. I'll have a big project like this and something that'll need a lot of exterior work. There might be, floor might not be level, all the plywood might be shot. So I don't like that one for that reason. Um, Another thing you'll notice that when they do the other stuff here, like business listing, where they sell the business, so that's why the prices are kind of low for some of these commercial listings. Okay, and so this one here, this one here is near the water. The inside looks pretty good. I don't know about this plumbing job. It looks kind of, I guess, is okay, but another thing, it just looks too beat up to fool around with. I think this might be stucco. No, it's a single wide, so it's a mobile home. It's not in good condition. 115 Video, Florida. I mean, what I'm thinking on this is like destroy the whole thing, put a house on it. But this is what I'm looking into. I've been doing like renovations on existing structures. But if I wanted to do like a new house, I still need more cash. I don't want to do like construction loans and stuff like that. I'm not comfortable with any products yet. But I have to build a team up for doing a new home. But I also don't like the distance, so that's why I don't like that one. This one here, Hmm. This one might be good. Let's see. I don't know. I have to go to Stanford. I just don't mentally not comfortable with it. A lot of places I have to go and see how it is. This also is like some sort of wood. I don't know what that is. It's like they put the it gives me like nightmares of the house I just did. The house I just did has been like this. This is what I'm talking about. So when you have a wood floor, you can see how the whole joist floor is not level. You have a lot of wood damage, joist damage, you know. So it's not that bad to do it if you check the wood is good, but it's supposed to be stucco, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't see the stucco. Where's the stucco at? There's a lot of exposed wood, exposed sheathing, you know, and it's right on the ground. I guess it's elevated somewhat. It looks like there's a crawl space, definitely. How much is it? 1,100 square foot. It's not that big, but this is gonna cost you like maybe hire some guy. Looks like there's no AC system in there. All the everything. You're gonna have to do a lot of maybe I would put in at least 150 of renovation cost. You know, renovation transaction cost. So you pay 119. So one thing is when you look at this stuff, the price is 119, and I would just add 50,000 in transaction costs for like at the beginning and the end and interest or whatever. And then you want to add your renovation costs, which will probably be 100 to 150,000. So you're already up to 300,000 for what? You know, like if you're gonna get something for 300,000, right? So what you do is like, okay, let's say 150,000. Let's go low, right? So what you do is you're like, okay, so this is 119. You do all that work, it's like, okay, let's go look at what's at 300,000. What you're gonna see is a lot of stuff is gonna pop up. So once you get into that amount of money you're spending, you can get yourself a better house in a better neighborhood that's ready to rent out, right? And I don't know if you're gonna sell that Sanford house for 300,000 if that's what it is. So I don't know about this. Through 2,200 a month rent, huh? That's pretty interesting. Let's see what this is talking about. The good space, 4 bed, 2 bath. In a second you hit the pictures, you kind of know if it's moving ready or not. This is ready to go 2,000. So they're saying, they're saying 2,000 a month rent, right? So a lot of stuff like this stuff you don't make money, man, because say you put 20 down, interest rate right now is like I'll usually put 8. Your insurance is gonna probably be 2,500. So you're just gonna make if you rent it out, you're not gonna make any money. And that's kind of the thing that what people do nowadays, they're like to make money is you have to put a large down payment. So you say you put like 150,000 down, like you put half of it down, you get 1,470, then you make $500 a month on your rents. But you just put down 150, that's kind of sitting in the house. It's kind of okay, but let's say you make let's say you make like 150, right? Let's say you put down 150 and you get 47, that 500 a month is gone. You get taxes, insurance, maintenance, that's 6 grand, you know. If you're making 500 a month, you really just hold on to this property waiting for appreciation, and you don't got a lot of maintenance. So that's kind of the problem with the market. You got to find a place that's got room. You need room. And the kind of room I need, it's just hard, like even me doing the work, you can't get the room I need to make it worth it. So a lot of these things are big projects, scary projects at times, or the price is too high, or you purchase it. What is this thing? Uh Food truck. I should buy that, man. Um, or you purchase it and you realize, hey man, it's gonna take me a massive amount to really hire people. Nowadays, contractors, everything is expensive. And I know what you're thinking. You're gonna be like, "Oh, my friend, he gets the kitchen done for $5 and the bathroom done for $5. He's a millionaire. He's riding around in his Escalade with his gold teeth, right?" But I don't know about all that. You know, in my mind, everybody is faking it and pretending they got this and that, but when you look at their spreadsheet, they're either like stacked on debt, dealing with heavy interest in the game. So yeah, my guess. But basically, I scope Florida. I also um I scope Florida. I scope San Francisco. I've done a lot of research in San Francisco throughout the years, and I really, really like Oakland. So what I usually do, I'll come out here, and I think the opportunity right now in Oakland is building a new house from scratch. Because so, but I always come here to look at Oakland. Um, as you can see, this filter, I have to adjust it so it shows me everything. I don't know why I never change it. I come and do it every time. So I would buy something like this at 280 or 350, right? So you buy one of these, and then what you do is you would and this might be a tenant. So whenever you see a house, right, like this with one picture, it'll either be an auction or it'll be already rented out to people, you know? So it says see tenants. You see that? I've looked at it so much I kind of know. Tenants over there are probably going to be paying lower than market rents. But one good thing about this, you have tenants, it's a potential for ADO expanding or adding rooms to bathroom buyers responsible for blah blah blah. But they didn't say the square footage here. And I don't know if the square footage is good for that, but a strategy you can do is you can buy something with tenants and that'll lower your acquisition. It'll give you time to acquisition slowly. Yeah, do little creative things, but basically, you buy something for like 250 to 350. You put a house on there for like 400, so you're hitting like 800, and with the hopes of selling it for 1 million, and that's the goal on something like this. That would be the hustle, trying to make 100 to 200,000 in a year. You could do it in other places, but I realize if you want to develop, be a developer, you gotta be in places where the market demand is very high. You can't be fooling around. I've seen a lot of these houses already. I look at this a lot, so I've seen most of these. homes, but where I need to go over there and I actually need to I have a ton of work I need to do. Call the county and figure out what how much land I need to break something down and put a square foot house. So 2,000 square foot house. So anyway, this kind of a overview of kind of the things I look at uh uh week to week. You always want to keep your eye on the market, kind of see what are the houses out there, what's the product, what are the opportunities, and why, and if there are opportunities or there are not opportunities. So you have to be comfortable with the environment. You have to visit a place, go see the place, go see the neighborhood. I've been to every one of these areas that I look at: Florida, VA, California. So I go there, I check it out. Me, I'll go to wherever the best place is um for an opportunity, like wherever the numbers work. And sometimes the numbers don't work. Like numbers aren't working out in Florida where I'm at right now. So I have to see where I'm gonna do about that. But I just want to give you guys a quick update on kind of what I do, my quick housing analysis. And as an investor, a developer, you have to start to really look at the product on a regular basis and be able to get to a point where you can see the deals. We can see what is it that you're attracted to and what is it that you would want to jump onto and try to make something work out. Um, like this. Ooh, this is nice right here. 226, a three bed, one bath. So when I see something that says 3 beds, one full bath, and 1,500 square feet, I know right there, there's got to be some place where I can add a bath. I had 2 bathrooms in this big mama jama. I could put 2 bathrooms in here. I totally changed the value and the price point. And this has a lot of things I can improve. And I've always thought about these things could be a great house hack, you know, 6,600 square feet. Yeah. This is what I really like for house hacking opportunity, 7 rooms. Yeah, I don't want to keep you all too long. Just want to do some regular updates. You can kind of see the things I look at, go over some things with you. And yeah, so this is another part of it. Part of my responsibility is research markets, research different cities, and learn. But always got to make sure that you keep on top of things. So I'll see you all next time.